I said, you know what? I was just stopping at the light and looking, but clearly you on 10. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. I actually wasn't gonna vlog today, but I'm out and about, so I figured that I would. Right now I'm about to get some gas, and then I'm meeting up with my boyfriend for a little Sunday fun day. We'll probably just like go get something to eat, go to the beach, nothing major. So I'm a little bit pissed because in March I ordered some stuff from Coach, right? They did a collab with Disney, which we know I love. And I just went easy. I just got this shirt. It was this real cute shirt. It was $163. And they were like, here's your confirmation, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, thanks for your pre-order. So I'm like, no biggie, right? So now it's like May. And I happened to see something. And I hit up my sister. I'm like, hey, did you get your stuff from Coach? She's like, yeah, I got my stuff, but one thing, they canceled. I'm like, oh. So I like look through my payment history to see if maybe my payment was canceled. No, it's still there as a pre-authorization. So I'm like, excuse me? So now I have to call them, and I'm pretty sure the shirt is gone. And then it was something that was like July. So I'm like, is it pre-ordered to July or what's really going on? I don't have the original email, so this should be fun. But yeah, I'm out of petroleum. This is the shirt I was talking about. I don't know if you can see. It's like flowy. It's sheer. And I just threw it on with this skirt for a little Sunday fun day. So I'm back home now. I'm going to be a responsible adult and clean the house. Oh, you could probably get a better look. I have on like this, doesn't matter, but you can see it's a really short cropped sheer shirt. But yeah, just got back home and I'm about to do the responsible thing and clean up and straighten up a little bit because it is Sunday and the week is about to start. So just to get my home kind of in order, but I ain't going crazy. But I just wanted to tell you that I'm back and I've decided to return the curtains. I've already placed the return process with Amazon, and I can take it back to Whole Foods. So I'll probably drop that off like tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and get 96. So that's that. Good morning, guys. I just left the dentist. Just getting the finishing touches on the tooth that was bothering me. I still have one more appointment. All of this basically stemmed from me getting work done on my tooth. I got a root canal. Was it a root canal? And they did it wrong. Basically, they didn't put the cap on my tooth properly and all this other kind of stuff. So I'm at a new dentist and they're trying to repair what the other dentist messed up. So yeah, I had to take off work yet again. Okay, for this too. Let me see. But it's actually pretty early. I have the whole day off, and I'm actually kind of like thinking to myself, like, do you want to have the whole day off? Like, is that where you're at with this? You want the whole day off, or do you want to go back to work and save your vacation time? That's basically what is going through my mind right now. I could go back to work. I could go to work. Well, I'll work from home, so I don't go to work, but you get me. My job is very flexible. If you have not noticed, my job is very flexible on our time. That's one thing I can say that I absolutely love about it, is that my job is very flexible as far as like days off, time off, coming in late, going in early, long lunch, half days, like extremely flexible. Very good company to work for if you have kids or like parents that you take care of or anything like that. Hello. Okay. $6. Oh, okay.
35 cents.
35 cents? Good Lord! That's a lot of money.
Here's 5. Let me give you, actually, sorry, I have 2 5s.
One more.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, I didn't eat breakfast, but I didn't eat breakfast because I was going to the dentist, but I'm actually starving right now, and I am near my old high school. My dentist is in Westchester, which is like near LAX, just to be clear. And I actually went to high school over here. So it's like all these food places that I used to go to. And I'm like, oh, what about this place? Oh, what about this place? But I'm like, Amber, you were not vegan in high school. You can't go to any of these places. So yeah, I don't know. Dang, I gotta sanitize again because I exchanged with homeboy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm so hungry. I just know that I want something good. I want y'all to know this little tooth didn't cost me some tall money, okay? Like, I have paid, as of today, $750 for this tooth. Okay? Today was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be $330. I was like, what the? I had just got like, whatever. I had just got me some extra money too. You know how you be like, oh, I got some extra money. Like, I was all on the websites looking like, oh, what am I gonna get? Oh, they got a Robex. Dang, I should have turned up in there. They got a Togos. I ain't seen Togos. I didn't even know Togos was still open. But anywho, took my little extra money, okay? But but I'm still about to eat good. You know how like you be like, oh, I ain't gonna, you know, do a whole lot of damage because I just had an unexpected expense. I'm gonna be responsible and I'm gonna buckle down. Unexpected expense, and I'm still about to find something good to eat. You hear me? I wonder if I want to go sit down somewhere and eat. I just want like a nice breakfast, and I just don't know where to achieve that. But anyways, I just want to pop in and say hi and say that I got my tooth, I guess, re-root canal, which in most cases they try to be like, oh, you can't. Okay, what is going on, LAX? In most cases, sometimes you can't get a tooth that's gotten a root canal done over, because root canals are like 50-50. Sometimes they work, and sometimes the whole tooth has to get pulled. In this case, they did the root canal, but the tooth could still be saved. It still was like fine. The root canal was just bad, so they just are redoing the root canal. But they told me, they were like, oh, it's tooth 14. Because 14 and 15 both had a root canal on them, because the issue is that I have 2 wisdom teeth in the back, and they cause a lot of problems for me. I ain't gonna lie. And when I have braces, I didn't do the best at flossing all the way to the back. So I ended up having to get a root canal on both of those teeth in between the teeth. So they were touching. So they were first like, oh, it's tooth 14. They do this horrible test where they like freeze burn a Q-tip. Come on. What the? It tell you gotta merge 5 hours before you merge. Sorry. Anywho, they like freeze dry a freaking Q-tip and then stick it to the tooth. Oh my gosh. It annoys all of your teeth, right? But the tooth that has the problem is going to be like, yay! And that's basically what happened. And she was like, oh, it's not this tooth, it's that tooth. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, it ain't even the tooth you think, girlfriend. It ain't even the tooth you think. It's a whole nother tooth. So I was like, all right, well, it is what it is. But hopefully that was the right tooth, because I ain't paying $700 for the other tooth. Like, if y'all did the wrong tooth for $700, y'all better transfer that $700 over to the right tooth. I'll split it 50-50. I don't know what to tell you. I ain't paying $700. I ain't paying $1,400 for 2 teeth. Y'all could have just took them. You can have them. There's plenty. Everybody missing a tooth on the side. Almost everybody missing a tooth on the side. I'll be okay with the tooth back there missing. I ain't paying $1,400 keeping teeth back there. Ain't nobody looking that far. But alright, guys, I will talk to you once I figure out what I'm gonna eat and where I'm gonna go. Y'all, my mama is the funniest person in the world, okay? So I called my mom and I'm telling her like about the dentist and about the bill or whatever, and I'm low-key irritated that they didn't tell me. Like, you can call me and confirm my appointment. You can't tell me that there's gonna be almost $400 balance for my tooth when I already gave you like $450 the time before. Like, you wouldn't think to just be like, oh, okay, your appointment, just confirming your appointment. Oh, by the way, you're gonna have, it's gonna be a balance of like $330, right? So I was telling my mom, I was like, to be honest with you, if I had known that this tooth all the way in the back was going to be $700, they could have kept it. They could have pulled it. Same thing I said to you guys. My mom's like, no, because you have braces twice because you wanted to close your gap. If you pulled that tooth, your gap would open, blah, blah, blah. She's like, but I'm going to tell you right now. She was like, ain't no way in the world they would have surprised me with no $330 bill. She was like, I don't play that. She was like, your sister don't play that either. She was like, I would have been like, I got $50. I said, Mommy, you can't do that. She goes, please. She goes, they know me up in there. You're not finna surprise me with no $330 bill. She's like, I tell them bill me. She said, because they know I'm going to pay them. She was like, but I have a right to see my bill. I have a right to see what insurance paid. I have a right to see what they didn't pay. I have a right to call my insurance. Maybe I want to, and I was like, you know what? She is right. And was like, yeah, and what they finna do? She's like, you're not finna wrestle me down to take this tooth out. She's like, I got $50. What they gonna do? She's like, they gonna take that $50. I was like, that's true. She was like, your sister don't get caught up in that either because my sister goes to the same dentist. She was like, she be in and out before they can even tell her she got a bill. She was like, sometimes she'll go in there and they'll be like, oh, your daughter has a bill. She's like, if sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll take care of it because she probably forgot. She's like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll tell her. She was like, but I said, so I'm the only one in there paying full balances every time. She was like, yeah. I said, because trust me when I say, I did not want to pay no $300. Now, what I would have been prepared to pay is they had to been like $75, $100. Even still tell me, but $330. My mom was like, no, I will call back right now, let them know I'm good and hot. And I was like, you know what? They're not going to get me again. I said, because clearly I'm going to call them before my next appointment and be like, look, is there a balance? I need to know before I get there. Because I got premium dental insurance. So what am I paying? My mom was right. Like, how much is it actually cost if my portion is almost $800 and I have PPO premium dental insurance coverage? Like, was it two G's? I mean, like, but anywho, I just have to tell y'all, my mama was cracking me up every time she said what she would have had, it got lower. She'd be like, I got 40. 35, give you 35 today. He got lower every time. And I was like, she absolutely right. Like, I'm boo-boo the fool up in there just handing you $400, no paperwork, no nothing. But you never too old to learn how to handle business from your parents. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I didn't call her like, oh, let me borrow some money. I just called her because like that's her dentist. And I was like shocked, like, how you gonna spring that on the Wody? But she right, y'all. She right. She's absolutely right. I have a right to be billed. Like, why am I just handing you my good earned $331? But anyways, oh, and I had to pay $6 for parking. But I'm at this place called The Nook. I don't know if you can eat in here, but it does have a balcony, like an outside patio. So if I can sit on the outside patio, I'll eat here. If I can't sit on the outside patio and I don't like how things are looking inside, then I will probably take it to go. Because, yeah. All right, we'll see. That place is actually pretty good. Everything was like if somebody made you breakfast. If that makes sense. It was like Kroger orange juice and real egg. I asked them about their egg. Organic. It came with turkey bacon. Which I used to love before being vegan, but I didn't eat the turkey bacon. But the French toast was good too. Everything was really good. And with the orange juice, that big huge glass of orange juice that I murdered, okay? With the orange juice, the whole 9, it was $20. Can't beat that with a stick. It was like $14 for the meal and then like $5 for the juice. So when you think about it, they making money on that orange juice, because I know Kroger orange juice when I taste it. And the whole gallon of Kroger orange juice is $2, $2.99. So dang. So I just got a notification that I have a package, and I'm pretty sure it's what I swapped my my Rebdol stuff for. I exchanged my Rebdol stuff. Well, I refunded it. What is the word I'm looking for? Not refund. Returned. I returned it, and they gave me a gift card. I had the option of a gift card or my money back. I chose the gift card, and I got something else. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But also, Torrid was having a sale, and I got some stuff from Torrid. But that has been taking forever to come. So I wasn't gonna do a haul, because I just grabbed like a couple of things from here and a couple of things from Rebdolls. But part of me, I'm gonna look at it and see if I want to do a collective haul. I've only ever done one collective haul. I'll put it up here, but it was Rebdolls, Universal Standard, and somebody else. I don't know, but I rarely do collective hauls. But since both of those packages are coming at the same time, actually something else is supposed to be coming too, if I'm being honest. Oh, remember how I was telling you guys, I was like, I ordered some stuff from Coach, and I ordered it in March, and I got charged for it, but it never came. And my sister got some stuff too, and I hit her up and I was like, hey, did you get your stuff? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to call them. Y'all, our phones be listening to us, because smooth after I said that, why I didn't get an email like, your order is being processed from Coach. So I was like, all right. And it was like, we'll send you an email once it's been shipped. So I haven't gotten an email that it was shipped, but it would be cute to include that. But then I have I was gonna do a luxury haul that I've been saying I was gonna do for a minute, that I actually should probably just put it in. Yeah, I'll just put it in that one. But my only hesitation on doing the luxury haul is that sometimes people can take it the wrong way, like you're trying to like floss or boast or something like that. Or some people be like, I would never spend X amount of dollars on that. And it's like, okay, that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine that you wouldn't spend that amount of money on that. Nothing's wrong with the fact that you wouldn't, but nothing's wrong with the fact that I would, you know? It's just that simple. If I want to spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes, I want to spend my $1,000 on a pair of shoes. But it's like some people just really don't see it that way, and they just, you know. So I don't know. That's been my only hesitation about filming that video, because I did acquire a good amount of luxury stuff throughout the panty, and I would show it here and there on a vlog. Some stuff I didn't even show, some stuff I would just have on, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, we're procuring the package right now. I kind of want to go to Trader Joe's and get me a box of golden berries, just to knock back some golden berries, because I could kill off a whole carton of golden berries in like one sitting. But they so citrusy that it's really not good to do that. Like, for stomach reasons, it's not good to sit there, and they're really citrusy. But yeah, enough of my rambling. I just wanted to tell you guys that the food was good, and let's go get this package. Actually, I'm just gonna see y'all at home. I'm gonna see y'all at the house. Breakfast of champions. And I didn't use the paper plate. Hi guys. So, it's been a few days. I want to say the last time I talked to y'all, I went to the dentist. And since then, wow, has my mouth been sore. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. Right now, I am about to go pick up my packages. And I decided I'm gonna get my hair braided. It was kind of random. I was actually making a hair appointment, and I was like, you know what? I actually think I want braids. So I do have braiding hair. I have like a drawer that I keep of like braiding hair. Like, let's say I buy like 7 packs, but I only use like 5. Then I will keep a pack. So I know which color I want to use. So I'm going to check to see how many of that color I have. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think the color I want to use, I have like 4 packs, which means I would only have to buy 1 pack. Yeah, so I need to go to the beauty supply. I need to pick up some packages. I ordered groceries, so I don't need to get anything out. What am I going to cook for dinner, though? Yeah, I may have to stop by the store because I'm not too sure what I'm going to cook for dinner. Now that all of that is out of the way. Guys, I am so creeped out. I am so creeped out. Do you hear me? So my boyfriend tells me this morning, he's like, do you remember talking to me when I first got here last night? And I was like, no. I said, I remember you giving me a kiss and me saying, hey, and going back to sleep. He's like, that's what I thought. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you were full on sleepwalking. And I'm like, whatever. And he's like, I am dead serious. And he basically said that when he walked through the door, it was like 1, because my boyfriend was working nights. He could work whenever, but he was working at night. So he came in and he said he met me in the hallway, and I was just like standing there. And so he was like, hey, babe, what are you doing up? And he said, I didn't respond. I was just standing there. And he was like, well, I have to pee, because I was standing like blocking the bathroom. And he said that I was like, go ahead and go. And I just stepped back. So he was like, okay, you know, fine. He went, he goes, he uses the bathroom. He says when he comes out of the bathroom, he sees me walk out of the kitchen with a bowl and put some stuff in the trash can. So he said he's talking to me, asking me questions, and I just wasn't responding. I just walked right past him. So he said he thought that I was like joking, right? Like just playing, like I was ignoring him. So he said he peeked around the corner and I didn't even go into the bathroom. I just walked into the bedroom. So he said I just got in the bed. And then so he said he leaned over and he gave me a kiss. I didn't say anything. So he said he went, turned the shower on, came back, and he kissed me a little bit harder. And I remember that. And I was like, oh, I was like, hey, babe. And he said he knew right then that whole time I was asleep. He was like, your eyes were like glazed. He was like, I just figured it was because you were tired. Because my bedtime's like 9:45. I'm like, oh my, I don't remember any of that. Like, I think I've told you guys before that sometimes I'll wake up and I'll have like water next to my bed. So I know that I got up in the middle of the night and got water. That's the most I have of like me knowing that I get up in the middle of the night. But he said I never got back up to use the bathroom. So clearly I didn't get up to use it. And he's like, you didn't hear me come in because when I opened the door, I could already see you. You were already there. So I'm just like, that is so crazy. I've only had one other person. My sister said that I know that I will talk in my sleep for sure. I will have full conversations with you and I will be completely asleep and I won't remember any of it. One time I had this crazy conversation with my sister and she really thought that I was up and she was just like, wow, are you serious? Like engaging with me and I'm responding back and the next morning I remember none of it. So I know that I can hold conversations in my sleep. I know, but I didn't know the extent that it goes. I didn't know that all of that is a part of like sleepwalking, sleep talking. Because I've done that for years. Like countless people have told me, I've answered the phone, I've held whole conversations with people and have no recollection of it. And it'll be like crazy and off, but I'll sound so convincing that they'll be like, okay, maybe she is up. Same thing my boyfriend said. And I'm like, no one's ever told him that. I've never mentioned it to him. So he wouldn't even know that I have those tendencies. So I'm just like, whoa. What if I had like got in my car? What if I had what if I had walked outside? So I'm like, something that I just thought like I could brush off. Now I have to really be cognizant because I legit am a sleepwalker. That is so creepy, guys. That is beyond creepy. So, and my boyfriend pointed out, he was like, I did notice that you did not have water on the side of the bed. And I was like, you know what? I think what leads to me sleepwalking is not having water next to the bed. I don't know what it is. I think subconsciously I get up for that and then I just start floating around the house. So I'm going to continue to keep my water by the bed. And I think I'm going to get this decanter, is that what it's called? That I saw on Amazon. So that I can keep like my little crystal cup and my little thing of water like right there. I usually always grab a water bottle before I go to bed, but sometimes I will drink that up and maybe that's what leads to the sleepwalking. I don't know. Comment down below, guys. I'm so serious. If you yourself sleepwalk or if you ever had a family member who sleepwalks, I don't know anyone who does this. I don't know anyone who does this, except with the exception of possibly my older sister, because I remember my mom saying like when we were really little, one time we were both sleeping and she said we were just like talking in our sleep but to each other, and she said it was to the point where she just like sat in a chair and just tried to document and write down our conversation because we were literally communicating next to each other, knocked out sleep. So I don't know if that's just something that me and her shared. She's passed, so I can't really ask her, but y'all comment down below. Help a sister out because I am creeped out. I promise y'all I got other hats. I'm not finna put gel in my hair and comb my hair and all that when I'm finna come home and wash it. And I like this hat because it has a spot for my bun. I don't have to change and lower my bun to put on another hat. So that's why I like this hat. But I wouldn't buy multiples in multiple colors despite this, just because I don't like that this part shows. I wish it came down all the way. So for that reason, we'll just have the one. But it is Papa Flex is the brand. I bought it off of YouTube. I saw a short. Yeah, I saw a short. This girl was advertising her new company. And I said, you know what? Let me support. So I bought it off Amazon through her shop. Because, you know, Amazon is just more reliable. But, yep. So that's the story on me looking like last week. But yeah, I do like this hat though. I don't want multiple hats that don't fit the way I want them to fit. I can deal with, you know, one, and I wouldn't return it or anything, but I am on the hunt for one like this that actually goes farther down on the side. Now, the issue is I don't live near beauty supplies that have black products. I know, crazy considering I live in LA, but LA is divided into so many subsections, and the subsection I live in is predominantly not my people. So they don't have beauty supplies that cater to products for my people because they wouldn't sell, because my people don't come this way to get hair stuff. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to go to Compton, if I want to go to Hawthorne, Gardena. My preference would be Sloss and Swap Meet because I know I could get it the cheapest there. But I don't want to go all the way to Slauson. I could go to Delamo Swap or Compton Swap Meet, but it's 413. I don't want to hit traffic. I want to hit traffic. Man, the issues with living in LA. You have to consider the time, the freeways you have to take, and the amount of traffic you can hit. If I go to Compton, there's no freeway between like here and Compton, so it would all be streets. I'm gonna figure it out, y'all. Ow. Child, I let my GPS convince me that this beauty supply in Carson was really gonna be able to have what I needed. All they had was black and gold. And a whole bunch of fake Louis Vuitton. So I'm gonna just proceed to Compton like I planned, but I'm gonna for sure stop at this Starbucks because my sister sent me a picture of a new drink and she said it's bomb. If I don't see it, I'm gonna have to call her because I need this drink. My sister knows me and my drinks, so she wouldn't have sent it to me unless, one, I could make it vegan if it's not already, or two, if she didn't think I would like it. And it was like a chocolate something or other. I don't know. I'm starving though. Lime frosted coconut bar. Sounds amazing. Does not sound like it's vegan though. but sounds absolutely amazing. You guys should partake. I saw it. It's actually the chocolate cream cold brew. The cream being the milk. So I asked them if they could do it with oat milk. And he said, yeah. So we'll see. We shall see. Sometimes I think they be lying to me.
Like, oh yeah, we can do that non-dairy.
They be like, put that dairy in there. Should be alright. Let me test this for you guys. That is good. It's not too sweet. But y'all, you ain't ready for the amount of caffeine. Oh yeah. Guys, I know I said I was gonna talk to y'all when I got home, but I have to take back everything I said about this drink.
In 1.4 miles, bear right onto West Compton Boulevard.
Thank you. The foam, oh, is so bomb. Do yourself a favor. Order that chocolate cold brew. If you want a tall, tell them you want a tall extra foam in a grande cup. If you want a grande, tell them you want a grande extra foam in a venti cup. You want the foam. When I say that foam is the drink, oh, but I mean that's most of the time with cold brews like that, but that foam is out of this world. Now, I'm lactose intolerant. My stomach hurt for like 5 seconds and then it went away. So maybe mine really was dairy free, but we shall see in about 15 minutes if I'm huddled over in pain. But if homeboy made that bomb thing there and it's dairy free, or it can be made dairy free. So it wasn't dairy free. And shortly thereafter, it felt like a team of ninjas knife fighting inside of my stomach. Horrible, horrific pain that lasted all the way into the next morning. So, yeah, it was not dairy free. Yeah. Child, all I know is that foam is everything. Oh, that foam. That's all I'm gonna say. And those who know.
In 1 mile, bear right onto West Compton Boulevard.
That foam, okay? Not that thong. That foam. All right, don't make me make a Starbucks song about the damn foam on that drink. Why you just, and then everybody, you letting me over. They be feeling like they just be trying to tag team rape you, like, oh, you stuck behind the car, so we just gonna keep getting over and not let you over. That's what you're not about to do, homie. That's what you're not about to do, is have me sitting behind the stop car while all y'all changed lanes and y'all was behind me. Shoot. Alright guys, we are back home. I went, got the hair, came home, checked my mailbox, then went back out, went to the bank, went to my P.O. box, picked up some packages, and I think I'm about to film a reel. And I picked up some dinner, some pickup sticks. If you've never heard of it, it's almost like a higher end panda. It's Americanized Chinese food. Sorry to whoever loves pickup sticks. And everything is so kind of a la carte, like P.F. Chang's. So I just got... The sad thing is that I literally have all the fixings to make fried rice, chow mein, egg rolls, vegan beef broccoli, vegan orange chicken. I even have vegan dumplings. Like, I have all the makings to make my own Chinese food because I like Chinese food. But I didn't feel like doing it. I said, child, it's Friday. And y'all know the song. Just got paid. It's Friday night. So that's what I said I'm finna do. I'm finna blow some coins on some expensive Chinese food. The bill was $50 for me and my boyfriend. But whatever. It's a ton of food though, so it's definitely gonna be some stuff left over. Child, let me tell you. Have you ever been in a situation where you like... You gotta know when to fold them. You gotta know when to tap out, okay? You gotta know when to tap out. You gotta know, right? So, let me tell you a little back history. So, I used to roll the Shaw. I used to play around with car clubs, racing, all that stuff. Whole line of stories just in that. So, one day, me and my friend are on Crenshaw. And we're next to this girl. And she's driving and she's just like this. And her dude is in the passenger seat. And he's like, like this is her ear. And he's like talking like this, talking like this. I mean, he's like clearly going off. Like he's upset about something. And the whole time she's just like this. Like not looking scared, not looking worried. Just looking like, shut up, right? So me and my friend in the car, we looking over, we watching, and it's just funny because her body language is saying very much, I wish you would shut up. You overreacting. And his body language was giving, it's the end of the world. You got me effed up. So we sitting there looking. All of a sudden, homeboy goes and looks at me and my homegirl. So we was like,
92.
Like, straightforward. Like, you gotta learn to pick your battles. Now, we ain't no punks, but you gotta understand when you're dealing with crazy. And the way that neck snapped, and he looked at us, it was almost like, you want some of this?
Oh, you want some of this too, old man? Huh? No.
No. That was literally us. We didn't want any parts of that. So today, I'm driving down the street, listening to music. I'm grooving. I happen to slowly look over, and it's this dude who's clearly like 7 feet tall in like a Nissan Versa, which is like this big. He has the seat leaned all the way back where he's practically laying in the back seat. So I turned over, I looked. He was like, I said, you know what? I was just stopping at the light and looking, but clearly you on 10. I ain't even on that. Like, you on 20, I'm on 2. Like, I'm chilling. I'm not about to be pulled into what, if you guys watch Boondocks, you're not about to pull me into a nigga moment. Okay? You're not finna make me cut up and act all nuck if you buck when ain't nothing wrong with me. I said, you know what? You gotta know when to fold them. Gotta know when to fold them. However it goes. You gotta know how to fold them. Your girl, I tapped out. I said, not on this good clean Friday. I'm not finna be in Compton fighting some dude in the Versa when I don't even know what we mad about. So yeah, guys, I'm about to eat this food, wash this hair. Because I needed to air dry and stuff before my appointment tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Okay. If I decide not to do a full video on the stuff that I got, then I will show you guys in the next vlog. I'm still kind of undecided. I'll know by tomorrow what I'm going to do. Actually, I'll know by tonight once I open up everything and see if it's like worthy of a video. Like if the stuff is just basic and it ain't giving the looks that I think it should give, then it's no point. But we'll see. But anywho, guys, I'm going to eat my pickup sticks, wash my hair, and hope for the best. But as always, guys, love ya, mean it, bye. Deuces.
That's how we fall out. 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 That's how we fall out.